What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Marvel Nerd Talk. My name's Anthony, aka King P. Today, we'll be discussing and breaking down the first of four teaser trailers for the highly anticipated upcoming film Avengers Doomsday. That's going to be released on December 18th, 2026. As everyone probably knows, and if you are new to the channel, I have some good news for you. The upcoming movie Avatar Fire and Ash that will be dropping Friday, December 19th, as of 2026, so pretty much today. Um, they'll be showcasing each week one of the four teaser trailers for Avengers Doomsday. Okay, and the first one is dropping today. So, being that said, with a lot of news circulating online with leaks and confirmations on trailers, the first teaser trailer has been leaked online for a few days now. As of December I think 17th or 16th of 2026. Um, you know, I really can't show the trailer yet until the official one does come online due to copyright issues. But when it fully comes online, don't worry, guys. I have you covered, and we will be doing a step-by-step breakdown of it to get a more clear photo of this. All right. Now, before we jump in, I do want to advise everybody to take everything with a grain of salt until the official trailer comes out. You know, and if you don't want to be spoiled by any possible leaks, please do turn back now. Come back and discuss whether or not my predictions are true and the teaser one trailer is accurate. I don't want to give anybody any false information here. However, we can still break down and discuss the teaser trailer without breaking any rules. So don't worry, guys. We're good. Now, for all you Marvel fans out there, I know you're as excited as I am and wondering what, why, and what the fudge is going on here. For a while now, we've been hearing rumors that Doctor Doom will be going back and blaming Steve Rogers for causing the incursion that took his family away. Now, if you guys don't know, in the comics, Doctor Doom is married to, in a alternate reality, Doctor Doom is with Sue Storm, and they have a child, Franklin. So, you can see kind of like why Doctor Doom could be a little upset if this does come out to be true. Now, unfortunately, we don't know how accurate this will be. However, with them showing Steve Rogers in the first trailer, it does somewhat confirm the rumors that we have been circling around. You know, so right before we dive in, I want to give a little bit of recap so we all remember back in Avengers Endgame, after they successfully brought back everybody, defeated Thanos, Tony Stark, RDJ, using the stones they gathered by going back in time. At the end of the film, we see Steve Rogers use the machine to rightfully return the stones back to their right timeline and the moment in time so they wouldn't cause an incursion. We all heard the Ancient One tell Bruce Banner, Hulk, when she was talking about remove one stone and a new branch of timeline would begin. So let's all try to remember that, and don't worry, things are getting spicy now. However, when Steve Rogers does return to Maul, he did not come back to the right timeline and went back to the year around 1949 to quote, take a page out of Tony's book, Live the Good Life. I mean, the man just brought everyone back, well, helped bring everyone back, saved the world again. Uh, to me, I would say pretty much retired, no? But to finally have that life with Peggy that he always dreamed of, he did it. He did it because in the ending credits of Avengers Endgame, you see Steve and Peggy having that dance that they never did. And I mean, we could all remember that iconic dance, the song. I mean, I'm sure you guys are all hearing it in the back of your heads right now. Oh, don't mind the Sheba. Get two of them running around right now. So I hope they're nice little things for you guys. But anyway, now with the first possible trailer confirmed online, we do get 50 seconds of the leaked trailer of what is to come. Now, that's pretty much like everything I want to make sure that we all know right before we do jump into what happened or what got leaked in this teaser trailer before the official one, I'm sorry, comes out. So, as the trailer opens up, we see Steve Rogers in his iconic classic motorcycle ride up to the house where he's living with Peggy Carter back in, I want to say, 1949. Uh, I was doing a lot of research to try to find out what kind of year that was taking place, but most of them all come around 1949 in case anybody was wondering. And was like, yo, where's this guy pulling out this information from? But uh, it is online, so everyone can take a little, detour and check me. But as we see Steve Rogers pull up to the house, he puts down his kickstand, takes off his helmet, and starts walking up to the steps. Now, unfortunately, because the trailer is a bit blurry, we don't exactly get to see who is walking up to the house. All you see is, a dark figure. We're assuming that it's probably Steve Rogers, but it, I think possibly it could be Doom. But hey, until it comes out, we'll find out. So then we cut to a scene where you have two ways to look at this, okay? Steve Rogers is either, well, you see Steve Rogers holding his armor and everything, and I don't know how you guys want to really take this one, all right? So you could take it as he's taking his chest plate back out to put resuit up because he knows something's going on, or they have that video in reverse, or they have it where he's putting it back in, and he's saying, "Okay, I'm retired." All right, let's think about that one. Let that marinate in your head for a little bit. Now, the biggest talking points to discuss, besides one other that I'm going to bring up later in the video, is, and if you guys saw the leak online, you guys already know, but for those that don't know, he is cradling a newborn baby. Whoa. Hang on, guys. Let's just soak that in for a moment. Steve Rogers, Captain America, went back to have that life with Peggy and has a newborn now. Huh. Now, I know that there are a ton of questions that I'm sure not only you guys have, but I have as well. All right, because one for starters, at the end of Endgame, when Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, meets with old Steve Rogers on the wooden bench, Sam does notice a ring on Steve's finger, indicating to not only Sam but to the viewers that Steve got married to someone. They never really say who it was exactly, but the viewers, we assume it was Peggy Carter. Now, when Sam asked about the ring, Rogers replied he didn't want to talk about it, leaving the audience with, you know, who is that? Why doesn't he want to talk about it? However, hang on. Quick sip. Sorry about that. Now, with the teaser trailer showing us that Steve now has a kid, he does not. Uh, did he not want us to talk about his love life to protect his child? Meaning, like, Steve wanted to keep his child completely out of the superhero life and let his child live a normal life? I don't know. That one's hard, guys. That one's hard. But, the other huge question I'm sure you're all asking is it a boy or is it a girl? Hmm. Now, or did he have twins? Hmm. But I did a little research for you guys, a little digging down, so you guys didn't have to go out and do that. I got everything for you. Now, in the main comic continuity, Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter do not have kids. However, in the Ultimate Comic story, Marvel's Future Fights universe, they did have a daughter called Sharon Rogers, which she does become Captain America. Now, this is the big one that I'm sure a lot of you probably don't know, and I didn't know until I did a little research and digging on it. But on the other hand, Avengers Endgame writers confirmed Steve Rogers is the father of Peggy Carter's two children. Two children. When Whoa, when were they gonna tell us that? Because until I looked it up, I don't remember them ever saying anything about that. Do you guys? Hmm, I don't know. But now in the re-release of Avengers Endgame in September of 2026, they are put in an alternate ending. Now, will that showcase Steve Rogers' children? Maybe, maybe not. I really don't know. But, however, when we do get closer, you better guarantee I'll be here breaking that down for you. We'll be talking about it and we'll be speculating. Now, the on to really the last and final scene. It's really we cut to a black scene, black screen with the words Steve Rogers will return December 26th. No, I'm sorry, December 19th, 2026. And then it cuts into another interesting topic, which, if I were you guys, I would stay tuned and look forward to episode 4, where we're going to be breaking that one down because there's something fishy going on with it. How, but as we cut to the last scene, the Doomsday clock shows up. It starts ticking. It gives us the clock countdown of 19 weeks, 22 days, 17 hours. Okay. Now, being that this is a leaked trailer, teaser trailer, and that we should really, again, take everything with a grain of salt until it's officially confirmed, um, that if you punch in 19 weeks, 22 days, it comes down to be Tuesday, May 26th of 2026. Why would Marvel why would Marvel do that? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I got that marked on my calendar, and don't worry, we'll be going live that day just in case Marvel's going to be dropping something pretty tasty for us. But until then, we got to kind of still speculate and go down the spectrum of what does it mean? Tune back in on episode 4 for that one. However, guys, look, have no fear. I will keep us up to date with all the latest news, so don't forget, please hit that big thumbs up button, leave a comment, and sub to the channel. This not only helps the channel grow, but also keeps you guys informed and updated on all the exciting news to come. And I'll see you guys on episode 2.